centers. All those guys bring something different to the table. What have you seen from them so far during camp?
Yeah, I think they played well. I think that Al gives us an option to make through him. They spread the floor really well. With his ability to shoot and take guys off the dribble. Bain's done a great job of screening, rolling to the rim. He's even, as we saw a little bit last year, step out and been able to knock down the three. And then, Rob has got incredible length and is able to alter shots. And I've definitely felt that in practice of him changing some of my looks when we try to go to the rim. He's only going to get better. And so Tice is a guy that knows how to play. We played him at some 4 and some 5, and he just has got a great feel for the game, and he can do some similar things that Al can do for us. So we've got some really good bigs.
When you know Brad as well as anyone from a coaching perspective, how has he in the past that you've seen used, at one position, different players to do different things? Like, how does he utilize those different strengths?
I think he's just good at knowing what people like to do, what their strengths are, how they can be successful for the team, and so he's able to put them in spots so they can, do that, so they can play to their strengths. It sounds pretty simple, but he's definitely really good at that.
Gordon, how are you doing right now?
Yeah, doing well. I think with each day of practice, I'm getting more comfortable out there on the court. My body feels better. I think it's the first week was rough on me just because it was so fast, but I think I've had some time now, and my body feels a lot better.
The first week of the season, you've got a pretty tight schedule.
Yeah.
You planning on getting through all that and not having to back off at all? Or?
Yeah, I mean that's the plan. I think we have a staff that's going to help me manage it and determine how much I'm going to do. I trust them, and as a competitor, I want to be able to do everything. So we'll see. I mean, sometimes, as I've already found out, like sometimes that's just not the case, and you got to dial it back a little bit. But that's why we have the staff that we have. So.
Can you talk about managing Gordon? Have they talked to you about minutes and things like that? Because obviously, if you haven't been on for so long, that's something you guys are going to look at.
Yeah, we have discussed it, and I think we're going to talk further about it. But it's something that we need to look into. Managing. I mean, we're trying to play till June, not just at the beginning of the season. So it's something that we have to talk about.
Is that one of the challenges that you're going to have? Because I mean, you're a competitor. You want to be out there, but you want to be out there in June too.
It is. It definitely is, and that's part of the patience and part of the things that can get frustrating when you go through an injury like that. And there's still more that you have to go through. Like, it's not just like last year's over. I mean, it's a process, and I want to be playing my best basketball at the end of the year. And so we're going to discuss that and manage that.
Are you where you kind of hope to be at this point with the first game pretty much here, or the areas where you're hoping maybe to have progressed a little more by now?
I mean, I think I said it. I wish I wouldn't have had the second surgery, or it would have been earlier. I could have had more time playing basketball, but I didn't know what to hope for or what to expect. I was kind of just taking it day by day. I feel, like I said at the beginning, I feel like each day I'm getting better with practices and being more comfortable and just being with the guys. So still just taking it, day by day.
So it's one of those things where you have to almost, with you guys, use kind of the depth to your advantage, where maybe if you have to sit a night, you're coming in with a Marcus Morris in the starting lineup, or you're coming in with a Marcus Smart, like you guys can manage things a little bit because you are so deep in that second unit, got so much starting experience.
Yeah, I think for sure. I think that's one way we're going to utilize our depth. Not just if people are having off nights, but if people are physically struggling or need to take a break, we have the ability to rest some guys. So for sure.
Has the ping pong helped at all in getting you back up? Maybe some lateral movements, or?
I don't move as much as most on the ping pong
really?
table. I kind of just stand there.
You're that long?
I don't know. I go. If I'm moving too much, I didn't do something right. I like to end the point a little bit quicker. So the ping pong is good fun for sure. I think it's something we do before practice or after practice, and to set the record straight, I'm at the top of the ladder. I have not been beat by anybody here in a series yet, so in a series. I've been beaten a game, but I've not been beaten a series, so that's the real truth, if anyone tries to tell you differently.
We know you got the paddle. Did you get the shoes? Or special
I didn't know there are special ping pong shoes. No, I just have my own paddle, which I mean, everybody, you have your own golf clubs, you have your own tennis racket, like, it's the same thing.
How hard has it been to integrate you and Kyrie into the group here?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a little bit of an ongoing process, I think, especially for me, because, you know, he played most of the year last year, so it's what we're working on. It's what this week of practice has been good for.
So does that mean when you play tennis, you're a better